always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me. Peace and good morning. Today is officially the winter solstice. And for once in my life, I'm actually going to take the opportunity to rest and later on do a burn letter to release some things and really make room for some things that I desire to have. But it's not the reason why I hopped on here. I don't know who this message is for. I woke up with a bit of a headache. And it's like one of those headaches you get from overthinking. Even though I haven't been overthinking, I just had a headache, and but I had it on my spirit to share this message for whoever needs to hear it, and that is that you really can have all the things you desire. And a lot of times, whatever it is you desire hasn't come in because you don't believe it's possible, or you don't believe that you're deserving, or you don't believe that it can happen for you. And I'm a firm believer that you have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself that challenging question, like, do I really believe that I can have the things I desire? And sometimes we don't believe it because of past disappointments, or maybe just something in us just feels like if we can't see the how, then it's not going to happen until we can figure out how. And maybe you've spent too much time and energy over the course of your life trying to figure out how. I mean, I know I'm the queen of it. It's like, I'll be like, all right, this is how I can make it happen, right? And I'll have 3, 4, 5 different solutions, right? And none of them work. And it's like, well, it's just not meant to happen. And the one thing I am learning is that figuring out that how is none of my business, right? It's like that's where God comes in, right? It's like we've been given instructions to ask, right? Just ask and we shall receive, right? But sometimes I like to ask and tell God how we can do it, or how, tell God, like, hey, this is how you should do it. This is how it's going to work, right? And it's like, it doesn't work. And I am quickly learning that most times God has much bigger blessings or things in store for me than I could ever envision, right? And when I get glimpses or signs or reminders that, God hears my prayers, there's also that voice that says, yeah, I don't see that happening. So I know for a fact that today, a part of my burn letter will be about believing again. Like, because I feel it, like everything in my gut is saying, like, ooh, you can have it all. And I want to move in alignment with that feeling, right? Like, I don't know the how. And sometimes I don't feel I don't want to say worthy, but it's like with everything that I've experienced over my life, I spent a lot of time hoping and wishing and praying that one day life will be great. But I also spent a lot of time taking the moments to appreciate the good things that happen. But Jesus Christ, I've had so many things happen that made me question whether or not I would ever if I'm blessed with the things that I'm praying for, how long will I get to enjoy it before something comes along to something comes along to make me feel like life can't be all good, or more good than not so good. And yeah, I think that's what today is all about. It's just really sitting with myself and talking to God and letting all of it out. All the stuff that maybe I don't want to admit to myself, like maybe all the things that are in the very, very, very back of my head that seem like the smallest of thoughts, but they have the greatest of impact on me, Like, I have these dreams that are so big, that may be so small to someone else, but I've gotten to a point where I'm tired of having those feelings of it could never happen for you. Oh, it can. I know. So with today being the winter solstice, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to really be honest with myself and let this stuff go. Let go of the thoughts that, or the story. That's what it is. Let go of the story. This old story. Because it has been I'm 42 years old, and I don't even want to sit and talk about the things that I've experienced. I don't. I've shared them in previous videos, but I'm letting go of all that stuff. I don't have to tell those old stories anymore. I don't have to. I have everything I need to create a new story. Embrace a new season, you know? And that's just what it is. So I don't know who this message is for. Maybe it was for me, but let this be the day you decide that you can have it all, and that you're worthy, and nothing that you desire is too good to be true. It can be true. Life can be good. It can be great. It can be amazing. It can be blissful. It can be full of love and light. Does that mean perfect? Absolutely not. But let this be the day that you decide to believe that you are worthy and deserving of all that you desire to have. And take the time to let go of anything that's not in alignment with that perspective or that thought or that thinking or that belief. And then also take the time to rest, because doing that type of work and unpacking and facing all that stuff and releasing, it can take a lot out of you. So once it's all said and done, take the time to rest without guilt and get ready for everything that is coming your way in the new season. So, on this winter solstice, I pray that you find peace, clarity, understanding, a sense of renewal. And I look forward to some testimonies and being a witness to the new. Enjoy the rest of your day.